Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a situation that might have left many of you puzzled. What to do if a girl keeps staring at you. Did you know that over 70% of men react in a way that can put women off? Stick around to find out how to avoid those pitfalls and what you should do instead. Plus, I'll share some great punchlines to help you start a conversation with her. So, let's get rolling. Alright, so you've noticed a girl looking at you for a while everyone else is busy with their own thing. There are three main reasons behind a stare. Eye contact as a form of non-verbal communication, curiosity, and a clear desire for attention. When you put these together, it usually signals flirting. Eye contact is a powerful tool in human interaction. It can convey a range of emotions, from curiosity to attraction. When a girl keeps staring at you, it's often her way of sending subtle signals of interest without saying a word. It's a non-verbal invitation to engage, a way for her to gauge your reaction and see if you're interested as well. So, the big question is, how do you react when a girl is flirting with you through her gaze? First, let's discuss what not to do. 1. Don't look away quickly. Many guys get nervous and avoid looking at the girl, which can make you appear unconfident or disinterested. 2. Don't panic. It's natural to feel nervous, but staying calm is crucial. 3. Don't let your body language change drastically. If you were confident before, stay confident. Changing your demeanor shows insecurity and can be a major turnoff. Let me give you a few scenarios. Imagine you're at a cafe and you notice a girl at a nearby table staring at you. If you suddenly drop your gaze and fumble with your phone, she might think you're not interested or too shy. Or if you're at a party and you abruptly turn away when you catch her eye, it sends the message that you're uncomfortable and possibly uninterested. These reactions can quickly dampen her interest. So, what should you do? Here are some key steps. 1. Maintain brief eye contact with a gentle smile at short intervals. 2. If you're busy with something like your phone or talking to friends, don't let her stare disrupt your activities too much. Just make sure to acknowledge her with eye contact and a smile now and then. 3. Understand her signals. Curiosity is a strong motivator, and she might be intrigued by something unique about you. Stay confident and give her a reason to approach you. Your body language plays a crucial role here. Confident posture, open gestures, and a relaxed demeanor can make a significant difference. If you're sitting, sit up straight, but not rigid. If you're standing, avoid crossing your arms or slouching. Open body language makes you appear more approachable and receptive. Let's go deeper into body language. When you make eye contact, hold it for a couple of seconds, then look away naturally. This shows you're interested but not staring intensely. If you're sitting, avoid fidgeting or looking overly stiff. Instead, lean slightly forward, which indicates engagement and interest. If you're standing, keep your stance open, with feet shoulder width apart and hands visible. Avoid putting your hands in your pockets, as this can make you seem closed off. It's important to avoid common missteps. Don't overthink her gaze. Sometimes a stare is just a stare, but when combined with other signs, it can mean more. Avoid being overly aggressive or too passive. Find a balance. Also, don't forget to smile. A genuine smile can go a long way in showing your interest and approachability. Now comes the moment to make a move. Here's what you need to remember. Avoid appearing desperate. Take things slowly. If you're interested, gradually close the distance between you two. When you finally approach her, keep it cool and casual. Don't let your ego or fear of rejection stop you. Remember, showing interest doesn't diminish your value. Also, don't worry about what others might think. Confidence is key, and the world admires those who take initiative. Ego and fear can be major barriers. Ego might tell you that making the first move lowers your value, but in reality, it shows confidence and decisiveness. Fear, especially fear of rejection, can be paralyzing. Remember, rejection is just a part of life, and it doesn't define your worth. Social phobia, or the fear of what others might think, is another hurdle. The truth is, most people are too absorbed in their own lives to judge you harshly. So, how do you start the conversation? Depending on the situation, you can ask if she needs help with something, or suggest grabbing a cup of coffee. Here are some punchlines you can use. I can't help but notice that we've been having a silent conversation for a while now. How about we try using words? Is it just me? Or did we just share a moment that would make a great story someday? I think our eyes just made promises our words should keep. Care to chat over coffee and find out? I'm not sure what's more captivating, the mystery in your eyes or the conversation they're insisting we should have. Once you start the conversation, pay attention to her reactions. Is she engaging enthusiastically? Does she seem comfortable? These cues will help you understand if she's genuinely interested. If she's responsive and keeps the conversation going, it's a good sign. If she seems distracted or disinterested, it might be time to gracefully exit the conversation. If things are going well, try to keep the interaction light and fun. Ask open-ended questions to keep the conversation flowing. Share a bit about yourself, but also make sure to listen and show genuine interest in what she's saying. Humor can be a great tool, but be mindful not to overdo it. Keep it respectful and appropriate for the context. If she's not interested, don't take it personally. Rejection is part of the game. Thank her for her time and move on. There are plenty of opportunities out there, and each interaction is a chance to learn and improve. Let's go over some common mistakes to avoid. 1. Don't overanalyze her actions. Sometimes a stare is just a stare. 2. Coming on too strong can be intimidating. Keep it balanced and respectful. 3. Make sure to listen more than you talk. Show genuine interest in her as a person. Confidence is crucial in these situations. Practice makes perfect. Start by making small talk in everyday situations. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Confidence isn't just about feeling good about yourself, it's about making the other person feel comfortable and appreciated. Let's do a quick role-playing exercise. Imagine you're in a bookstore and you catch a girl looking at you. You smile and make eye contact. You walk over, keeping your body language relaxed. You could say, "Hey, I noticed you seem interested in that book. I've heard it's really good. Have you read anything else by this author?" This approach is casual, shows interest, and opens up the conversation naturally. Your approach might vary depending on the environment. If you're in a more formal setting, like a work event, keep your approach professional but friendly. In a casual setting, like a party or social gathering, you can be more relaxed and playful. The key is to adapt to the context while maintaining your confidence. If the initial conversation goes well, don't be afraid to suggest a follow-up. Something like, "I've enjoyed talking to you. How about we continue this conversation over coffee sometime?" This shows your interest and keeps the momentum going. Building rapport is crucial. Find common interests or shared experiences to bond over. This creates a deeper connection and makes the conversation more engaging for both of you. Here are a few extra tips to boost your success. Be yourself. Authenticity is attractive and helps build trust. Pay attention to the details. Complimenting her on something specific, like a unique piece of jewelry or an interesting book she's holding, shows that you're genuinely observant and interested. Be respectful of her space. Don't invade her personal space too quickly. Maintain a comfortable distance until you're sure she's comfortable with you being closer. Let's move on to some advanced techniques to keep the interaction engaging. 1. Mirroring. Subtly mimic her body language. This creates a subconscious bond and makes her feel more at ease. 2. Storytelling. Share a short, interesting story about yourself. Make sure it's relevant and not too long. This can make you more memorable. 3. Humor. Light-hearted jokes or playful teasing can lighten the mood, but be careful not to overdo it or come off as insensitive. It's crucial to read the situation accurately. Here's how you can do it. If she's leaning in, maintaining eye contact, and asking questions, these are good signs she's interested. If she's looking around, giving short responses, or seems distracted, it might be best to wrap up the conversation politely and give her space. Awkward moments can happen. Here's how to handle them. Stay calm and composed. If there's a lull in the conversation, ask an open-ended question about her interests or share something funny that happened to you recently. Acknowledge the awkwardness with a smile and move on. Sometimes a simple, "Well, this is a bit awkward, isn't it?" can break the ice and make both of you laugh. If the initial interaction went well, here's how to follow up. Get her contact information in a respectful manner. You can say, "I really enjoyed our chat. Can I have your number to continue this conversation over coffee sometime?" Send a follow-up message that's friendly and references something you talked about. This shows you are genuinely interested and paying attention. People respond differently. Here's how to handle various reactions. If she's enthusiastic and engaging, continue building the rapport and suggest a follow-up meeting. If she's not giving much away, keep the conversation light and observe if her interest grows. But if she seems disinterested or uncomfortable, respectfully end the conversation and thank her for her time. Confidence is key throughout this process. Here are some ways to maintain it. Remind yourself of your strengths and what makes you unique. Practice good posture and deep breathing to stay calm and composed. Visualize positive outcomes before approaching her. This mental preparation can boost your confidence. Let's cover some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Don't overwhelm her with too much attention or personal information right away. Keep it balanced. Pay attention to her body language and verbal cues. If she's not interested, respect that and move on. Make sure the conversation is balanced. Listening is just as important as talking. Remember, gentle eye contact is the first language of conversation before words even come into play. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Practice these tips, stay confident, and you'll find it easier to navigate these situations. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.